Hi guys! So today I wanted to show you what I'm giving my kids as Easter activities, or just to get my kids thinking about the resurrection of Jesus. And it's one of those things where everyone has their own opinion about what you should and shouldn't do, so I'm just going to share with you what I decided to do and the reasons why. I like to get things from Amazon. It's really easy, and I just prefer it that way. But you do have to buy ahead of time. So I bought this like a month ago, and I'm just like sharing this with you. It's been a crazy month, but here's my thing. I've been one of those parents that thought maybe we should just do nothing like Easter related, no egg hunts, and just the resurrection of Jesus. And then I've also been like, well, I kind of had fun like decorating eggs in when I went to school in elementary, and we did an egg hunt, and so I've done those things. And I guess as a parent, you have to figure out how you're going to go about teaching your kids about the resurrection of Jesus without it being overshadowed by bunnies and eggs and all of that. So this is kind of like my approach this year. I wanted to buy them different things, so one thing I got them was a puzzle, because I feel like, okay, if you're gonna do the whole bunny thing, then let's talk about spring, because it is spring, right? So I got them something, a spring by the riverside, and I want them to be challenged. This is for ages 6 and up. We've done puzzles that are like, I don't know if we've ever done like, we've done an adult one, but obviously I help them a lot. But I want them to learn to do a puzzle where it's like 150 pieces, and I want them to be doing puzzles as they grow. I think it's really good for you to like focus. It's relaxing. Have you noticed? Yeah. So that was one of the reasons. I think it's educational. I think it goes with the theme, the springtime, and it kind of connects with the whole bunnies thing. I like to think of like, I don't like to think of it as like some people say that the bunnies and the eggs have roots in like paganism. I like to think about it more so as it's springtime. Spring is when, we see a bunch of little baby animals being born, or at least here, like there's always like all the baby birds twerping like nearby in our trees. So that's how I'm connecting it to the season. And so with that, I decided to get these eggs, which are actually wooden. Isn't that cute? And I remember like we had to bring a hard-boiled egg to school, and I thought it was so fun, like that we actually got to paint with what do you call them? Watercolor paint? I don't know what you call it. But these are these are wood. I feel like I'm gonna crack it open. But these are wooden and they're painted white, and I thought, I still haven't really figured it out yet how, but I just thought it would be fun for them to decorate them, and you can reuse them, right? Like as however many years you want. And somehow I'm going to incorporate this with them finding the eggs, and them getting like some type of reward if they find all of the eggs. I think that's what I'm gonna do. The reward, of course, will be like candy or something like that. So with that, I bought these, which are paint sticks. And I saw that you don't need water. They're bright colors. Water solubility I'm not sure what that means. But it seems like they're markers and they're paint. So I thought that was a good compromise. And I just thought if they're going to use paintbrushes, that might be harder. Whereas this would be easier. And it says they dry quickly. And so the real reason I got these especially was for painting on paper, wood, and more. I saw wood and I thought, oh, okay, this will be perfect for that. And maybe I'll show you how my kids decorate them at the end of this video. Now, so far it's just been spring and I guess Easter eggs. So I chose to get this book to make that connection. I haven't read it yet, but I did used to have the book that is God Gave Us Christmas. And that book explains about the little children asking, well, what about Santa? And then the mom explains Santa, but emphasizes the real meaning of Christmas is, and she goes into the story of Jesus being born. So I like that, and I'm guessing that this book is also going to explain Easter, like the let's just open it. So this is why I got it, to make them have that connection of we're doing a bunch of Easter egg hunts, but there's a deeper meaning to Easter. So let me go through it real quick. Look at the pictures. Oh, and so this book says, because on Christmas we celebrate Jesus' birthday, but on Easter we remember we get to be with him forever. Forever? Forever. That's why God gave us Easter. And that's so simple, the way that they explain it. Okay, and then here, I like the Easter bunny, cried Little Cup's little sister, and Candy added Little Cup's little brother. The Easter bunny is like Santa, Papa Bear said. He reminds us of gifts and happy surprises in the morning, but God is the one who gave us Easter. Easter is part of a bigger story we had in mind for a long, long time. I get goosebumps. So they're going to go into that reason. So I'm excited to read this book with my kids. And it's a good length for their age. So once that topic has been introduced, I wanted to go even a little further into the topic. And I found this book, The Garden, the Curtain, and the Cross. The true story of why Jesus died and rose again. And this book seems a little longer, but I thought it was fun. It kind of looks whimsical a little bit. And cool little pictures. I think this will definitely keep my kids' attention. And I like how they explain the story in a way that kids can best understand. They have even pictures like this. It seems like the temple. The crucifixion. So I think it introduces the topic, and of course you can explain things the way you think is the biblical interpretation if a topic comes up. With that comes these coloring books. Again, it's good for their motor skills to color, so I feel like all of these things have a second benefit to them. Even the decorating the eggs, it's going to be good for their hands to get stronger as they're doing those activities. Because have you noticed how sometimes when they're writing a letter, it's like it takes strength. If your hands are not strong, like you need to strengthen those hands in order to even, you might know how to write a letter, but to be actually able to do it without it being so like shaky, even just learning to hold the pencil correctly. If you don't have the strength, it'll be frustrating and you'll learn to do it the wrong way. Your hand will be all twisted and things. So they have some fun activities, match the shadows. I think it'll be fun. I think I can color with them. It has little phrases like, it was wonderful to live with God, but sin. The people did a terrible thing. They decided they didn't want God in charge. And I wonder if this is like going through the book again, or if it's just kind of summarizing it. I'm not sure, so I just think it's fun that it came with a coloring book. And it goes with the topic of the resurrection. And word search. So that is what I decided to give my kids for Easter. And I hope it gives you some ideas for this year or another year. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you're doing in the comments. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.
We need something to hold it for us. The egg carton. We can use the egg carton.
Okay.
I knew that was going to come in handy. Egg carton. You need to flip it over to this side, so you need to close it. Flip it over. Sadie. First, okay, Sadie. You need Sadie. I'll show you how. Sadie, you need to close the curtain. So make sure you clip one at a time. You clip one at a time. Then, when you're done, you need to flip open. But how are we supposed to open? Let's open it. Sadie, we are supposed to put the eggs in the middle. Okay. That holds. Now let's see. I'm going to take it a purple. Take this. I'm going to use this purple. Sadie.
Are you going to make a nice pattern?
I love splotching colors together.
Okay. Scoot over for Sadie.
Now I'm going to make the purple splash. So, Mom, do you know, actually, we have other of these. Another pack of these in there.
Oh, okay.
It only has red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
So what do you think about these markers? What's your honest opinion about the markers?
Paints. I love them.
You do love them? What about you, Sadie? You said they were a little hard to use?
I still like them.
You still like them, but they're a little hard?
Yeah. But I don't like them because it feels lovely to color on the eggs. But I like how they're so colorful, so I love it.
Okay.
And these feel like chalk.
Oh, okay.
Except a little bit soft.
All right. Thank you for
Guess
telling
I'm
me.
going to use a little more splotchy color. Golden! Oh, yes! I'm going to twist. It is golden! Can I use that golden apple?